Hi everybody, this is Brenda, Momma B, Diamond Drillin'. This is a second take, okay? I am bound and determined to get the orientation correct on this video, okay? If you're new here, welcome to my channel. This is a really new channel, so please bear with me. I appreciate if you would bear with me. If you like what you see, please subscribe and hit that like button. I guess it has something to do with the algorithms that more people would see this content. This channel is basically has to do with diamond painting, but my daughter and I also have an Etsy shop, so you'll also be seeing some bracelets made out of genuine crystals and cover minders. If okay, in a row, in a line. If you are a returning friend, welcome back, and thank you for coming back. I appreciate any comments that are left, and especially thank you, Billy, for all the comments that you leave. That's so encouraging to me, and you know I love you, and I appreciate you. There are quite a few people that I really appreciate, and I'm sure a lot of the people in the diamond painting community would agree that this is a special community, a community where people come together to help each other, that we try to do away with drama, and that, yeah, we just try to be friends with each other, right? So this is called a WIP and chat. WIP as in work in progress. And if you know, I have many. You probably won't see maybe this time you will see two canvases back to back being worked on in like progression, right? So anyway, yes, that's just the way I am. I've never been diagnosed with ADHD. And it seems like ever since I had my daughter, I have trouble focusing. I don't know, I guess when you become a parent, you can't just focus on one thing. You have to multitask, right? So today, by the way, today is my 1 month anniversary. My first video went up March 20th. And I'm still trying to figure out how I want to post, whether it's, WIP and Chat 1, episode 5, chapter 4. I'm still working that out in my head. I think I'm going to do with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and to list my WIP and Chats in my playlists. So how are you guys today? Happy Easter if you celebrate Easter. If you're doing something special and you want to share it with me, leave it in the comments below. I'm sure other people would like to see too. It's always interesting to know what other people do. At least I think it is. So today, during this WIP and Chat, I'm going to be working on Art Soul, A Girl and Her Horse by Marilla Rinaldi. It's a square resin and it has 5 ABs. And let me tell you, when I finished kitting this up yesterday, I used my Art Dot cylinder. I'm having a brain fart. I'm sorry. The jars. Yes, I'm using these jars. I think these jars hold like, what they say, 2,000 drills or something like that. 3. I used 3 at one point. I think it was to kit up the AB 907, the green over here. They did not slack in the ABs. If you don't know what an AB is, it's an Aurora Borealis. Aurora Borealis, they brought in, that name was, I guess, signified from the Northern Lights. And it brightens up the drill. It makes the drill glisten more, bring on the color of the surrounding drills. They're just really pretty. And lately there are a lot more variety of drills, special drills added to these canvases. It's just crazy amazing. So this is one of the first paintings that Art and Soul put out. They have upgraded and sadly sold their business since my last purchase. My last purchase from them was, I think it's called Going to the Party with Hannah Lynn. I liken it to Cinderella's carriage. I love Cinderella. You know, and she's going to the ball. Very pretty, very pretty. I love Hannah Lynn. But we're not talking about Hannah Lynn today. We are talking about Mariella Rinaldi. And it was so interesting. I was watching some of my YouTube creators that I'm subscribed to previously today. And I was watching Tammy. Hey, Tammy, if you are watching, her channel is Diamond Painting with NMD. You should look her up. I will list her in the description part of the video. Great gal. You should really go check her out. Actually, there's quite a few people that I would like to give shout outs to today for different reasons. One is a holiday to me, and these people are special to me. They're like my extended family. One person is, of course, Tammy. I love you, Tammy. Second person, you know, I'm not even going to say second, third, fourth. Kiss My Krafts. Kiss My Krafts. She is so crazy. She is so funny. You should check her out. She has been she's offered to help me with my editing and my videos. Of course, my daughter's been trying as well. Brittany, shout out to you. God bless your soul. That's why I'm checking. I think I have this in a different orientation. I've already taped this once. And yes, I'm going to do it back to back. Well, excuse me, I didn't mean to snuff. But let's just hope and pray. Okay, friends. I don't understand why it's so difficult for me. Brittany walked me through it step by step yesterday. She was like, Mom, do this. I was like, okay, well, that sounds easy enough. I think I can do that, right? No, it did not work. I don't understand it. Anyway, back to the shout outs. Another one is Mindy from Mindy Diamond Moments. And I'm going to link these all below in the discussion, in the description. Mindy, Mindy's Diamond Moments. Amazing. And this is who I am. She has an event starting May 1st, and it's called Down by the Farm. I didn't do too well on the chuck along or the landscape, so I'm going to try with, oh, I forgot I had that open. I'm going to try with Down by the Farm. And there's a specific reason why I chose this particular canvas. It's a girl and her horse. And Brittany used to volunteer for 4-H with this special group. People would come in and special needs, people that need balance, any kind of physical therapy. Horseback riding is great therapy, and she helped with that program. And in return, she was able to borrow a horse to use in 4-H and to show in horse shows. And the horse's name was Rosie. And this caught my heart. It just caught my heart. So every day when she comes over, I'm going to have to move this. I told her, don't come over unannounced. You'll spoil your surprise. She's like, another surprise, Mom? Anyway, I have so many surprises started for her, and I need to finish them. Okay, so that event starts May 1st. I have this sectioned off. I think it's 40 sections. So I was thinking if I start it today and I get one square done a day, I might be done by May 31st. Wouldn't that be something to actually have a completion at the end of an event? Woo! So excited for that. That is my goal for May. And May is such a pretty month, right? And this has such pretty colors. So actually, I've changed a lot. My favorite color used to be black, and all of a sudden now I am just drawn to color. I wish I'd been drawn to color before, but that just wasn't cool. Black was in, right? Okay, so another shout out is to my friend Jenny. She has 2 channels, actually. One, Uncrafty Crafter, and the other one is Crime Cafe, where she follows true crime. And I usually make it to one of her lives or the other. She also has an Etsy shop. That's where I get my glue dots from. And my glue dots, if she has found that this particular single placer works well with her glue dots. And if you request a tip, she will send that to you with your glue dots. So, yes, and I will link her channel below as well. So, hi friends, special friends, my sister friends, and everybody. I hope you all are having a great, great day. When I was watching Tammy's video today, it's crazy how many people are either starting or have completed. I completed Dorothy and Toto. She did an unboxing. You need to go on and check her out with this new unboxing of Dorothy and Toto. They have special drills. Go see it. Go check her out. I am telling you to do so. Anyway, she, the things that she was showing on her channel, she mentioned Mariella Rinaldi. And I'm like, wait a minute. That name sounds really familiar. And I'll be darned, bada bing, bada boom. That's the artist of this painting. Yes, I thought that was so cool. And then she said her favorite movie was, you can guess it, and then so is mine. And then her favorite flower is a tulip, and so is mine. Tammy, if you're watching this, we have more in common than what we thought. So anyway, I love you, girl. You're doing a great job over there. So let's see. What else? I did make notes. Is this going to make it go smoother? Is it going to make it go more smoothly from last time? I hope this is recording. Wouldn't that be something? Huh. Let's see. In my last video, I critiqued Art and Soul, but I'm not going to bother with that. I will say, though, that this year I am going to venture into doing more different diamond art companies, Art and Soul being one of them. I was surprised. Now, mind you, they have upgraded since I purchased this kit. So the drills might be different. And we'll find out as I progress with another painting. But it's a lot different. It's a little bit different than other companies that I've purchased from and kitted up from. And I learned a few things, which was the stuff that's called trash, which is not really trash, like garbage trash. It's trash in the diamond painting community is considered maybe a drill that has an extra tab on it. Okay. Or extra tabs in the bag or in the heat treated bags. I found some of those, and the baggies were kind of dirty on the inside, kind of dusty. I guess that's a better word for it, is dusty. The drills were dusty. And in my opinion, and this is my opinion alone, all right? I trust, there's other creators that have done unboxings for them, and I trust their opinions. Heck, that's the reason why I bought from Art and Soul to begin with, is because a creator had unboxed, and I trust her opinion explicitly. So, but if I'm going to pay premium money, I'm expecting a premium kit, all right? I may jump ahead, not in this particular video, you guys, don't panic, and check out the last kit that I purchased from them, which I received maybe a month or so ago, the Hannah Lynn one, and see what that one's like. I paid $125 for that kit. So we shall see. All right. And I will check back eventually with that. So, with a WIP in chat, WIP, work in progress for those who are new, and chat, as that's what I'm doing. I am a chat person. And in order to chat better, I'm going to have to take a sip of my coffee. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. Black coffee at that. Yum. All right. I have a story to tell you. Last night. Okay. Rewind. Billy, I'm rewinding again. Cover minders. Cover minders are used. This is my snail. It's an agate. I love agate. Agate cover minder. Check us out. Also, one thing we are changing in our company or our shop is that I'm not going to make them into cover minders unless you request. If you see a crystal that you just want as a crystal, say crystal please, it'll be a different price than what the cover minder is. Prices, we don't even want to talk about prices anymore with things that are going on in this country. All I say is bless us please. So I would take my scissors, and remember I was talking about Mindy from Mindy's Diamond Moments, right? She has a live on Fridays, a crochet live. And she showed some of the scissors that she was using. Or no, it wasn't on hers. She actually had done a small shop haul. Mindy, if you look at this, do these look familiar? Anyways, I'm really true. I'm not a creeper. But I will use these scissors. Can you see? Hold on. I don't even know anymore. But, oh, hold on, guys. Hold on. There we go. Whoop. All right, that should be better. I use the scissors. I used to try and use the ceramic cutter. But I get it caught on the washi tape, which is from Simply Gilded. Excellent washi tape company. But I saw another creator use her crafting scissors. Not the big ones, the little ones. I guess these are these sewing scissors or just, I don't know. Anyway, So I used these little scissors to cut up along, snip, snip, snip along the washi tape. You know, of course, you pull up, well, maybe you do. Yeah, you pull up the plastic. These do have nice plastic, by the way. This canvas does. You know, and you just kind of very carefully go up through and snip, snip, snip. All right, put that over in my crafting tray. And then bring my little snail back over. Snail, snail, snail. Whoop. Attach it to that magnet that's underneath it. See? All right. Stuck to me. Stuck to me. And that holds that plastic back. Okay. I am using Diamond Art Club tray. Has some dirt in it. God only knows why. And Diamond Art Club pens. This has the twisty. No, this doesn't. This has the twisty end. And this has the multi-placer tip, or single placer from Jenny. Remember I told you, or was that this one? The last one? Anyway, if you order glue dots from Jenny and request a tip, a few dollars more, you can get a tip that works well with her glue dots. Diamond Art Club. Don't remember where. Diamond Art Club. Okay. I'm going to start laying some of these drills. Maybe I'll put some more in there. While I tell you this story about last night, is probably, yesterday was warm. Okay, 75 degrees. Warmest day we've had so far, I believe. And so the windows are open, right? And I'm sitting upstairs getting ready to go to bed. And I sit in my computer chair. And my glasses slid down my nose, my reading glasses. And I wake up. I start to wake up and I'm like, wow, there's a little shadow. I have little wispy hairs that fall down, right? And there's this little shadow right there. Trigger warning, that's all I'll say. And I look up and I'm like, oh dear Lord, there's something in my hair. So I took my fingers up to my scalp and I went like that real fast. And this bug flew and smacked against the wall. Oh, I thought it was the wall. And I screamed at the top of my lungs. It reverberated all around my room. It reverberated out my window. And my scream went everywhere. Okay? Oh. Anyway, it was a stink bug. Have you ever heard of stink bugs? It wasn't until I was later in life that people were calling them ladybugs. No, there's a difference. There's a difference between a ladybug and a stink bug. Huge difference. Huge difference. So I called Brittany. Well, first I messaged her. And then I called her. Oh, she was rolling. She thought that was so hilarious. I was like, no. She said, oh, she wished she could have heard me scream. I have new putty in my pens, and I've got it on my canvas. Not cool. So I was like, I've got to find it. It will find me while I'm sleeping if I don't find it first. You know, if bugs would stay outside, don't come in my home. I don't have a welcome mat out there for bugs. No, I don't. No. So I went and got what was left of a paper towel roll. There was a few paper towels left on there, and I'm going like this. Trying to find that bug, right? Couldn't find it. I said, I can't find it, Brittany. So I sit back down in my chair, all right? I have a long crafting table upstairs. right in front of the windowsill, okay? In front of the windowsill, I have one of the sleeves from Diamond Art Club, one of their new sleeves. And in that sleeve, I have all my drills from my Chuck Pinson from the Chuck-along. Just in case I pull that one back out, I know exactly where the drills are, right? So I, just looking around, right? I spot it. It's on the pretty blue of the bottom of that sleeve. And it's just sitting there going, I see you. It was huge, huge. It's like, I see you, Momma B. Yeah, I'm wiggling my little legs. And I'm going to get you when you don't expect it. And I was like, Brittany, how am I going to get it? It's on that side. Brittany's like, good luck. I was like, that's so not nice. So not nice. So I grabbed I have one of these upstairs, a straightener, drill straightener. I have one of these upstairs, right? Oh, that was kind of silly. I thought, well, I'll just squish it from that side, right? Well, right on the lip of that box was a bag from Tmall, the crystals. Yeah. And I was like, oh, how am I going to do that? So what I did is I flipped that down, that bag, and I tried squishing it. Problem is the box moved, dummy dog. The box moved, the bug fell off. It's on its back, and they have a hard, crusty back. It's going, blah, 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 blah. They're swirling all around. I'm screaming again. I'm like, oh my gosh, Brittany. Of course, Brittany's going, ha, 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 Mom, right? So while it's swirling around, I take the rest off of the paper towel, and I smash, put them in nice little quarters, right? And then I go for it. I'm like, I'm going in for it. And I go and I smash it. And I'm like, I don't want to smell it. So I quick and I poof. And I hope it's not on me, right? And it's in the paper towel. I have to come down backwards from the stairs, okay, because of my disabilities. And I'm coming down, and I just happen to have an Amazon box out on my front porch. I turn the outside light on, and I'm looking all around as I open the door, because you see one bug, you see them all. So I'm checking for spiders. I don't do well with spiders either. So and I put it out, and I toss it out into my box. I'm like, you stay out there. That's your area. This is my area. Ugh. Not cool. So anyway, I still have the heebie-jeebies from it. Okay, it doesn't take, we have spider cover minders, right? And I have trouble with those. Yeah, when I posted those last year, oh, it was not a good thing. It was not a good time for me to have to photograph and post. So if you ever decide to get one of those spiders, just know you're getting a very special item from me. Yes. Brittany's like, well, we can't just not get spiders because you get the heebie-jeebies with them. So yeah, it took me a while to get unwound last night. And then I was still checking things before I swiggled into bed. Oh, my drills are all buckly. Why? So, that's that, guys. Yeah. What's your opinion? Be nice. I hope I didn't offend anybody. That certainly isn't my... That's not my goal, is to offend people who love bugs. And I know there are people out there who do love bugs, and thank God there are, right? And bees. I don't care for bees, but without bees, I wouldn't have the pretty tulips, right? So, yes. And then when I got up this morning, I was dizzy, and I'm thinking, is it because of that bug being in my hair? Is that why I'm dizzy? Did it suck all of the hydration out of my hair? And now I'm dehydrated? I don't know, guys. So I come down and I fix me one of those liquid IVs. Liquid 4. IV 4s. Liquid IV, something like that. Cotton candy. I drank that. I'm feeling a little better, but I really haven't, gotten up, bent over or anything. Just kind of here. So, my stupid hand keeps going numb. I don't like that, right? So, Liquid I4. I have that in my notes. It's called Liquid I4. Liquid 4. I still, it doesn't matter if I make notes or don't make notes. Okay. I don't know how long we've been going, so maybe that's a good sign that I can't see the timer. Maybe this is it, guys. This is it. Make no mistake. Something, something. Before I go, I want to show you a few bracelets. I've been working on getting these posted for 3 days now. We'll start off with, did I do, there it is. All right, this is our shop, Bees Gems Crafted. I hope it's clear because I really can't see. It doesn't have the little long sign, and it doesn't have the E after it to make it a long, first 2 vowels go walking, first one does a talking, or if you have a silent E at the end, that makes the next vowel previous to the consonant. I was a teacher. Elementary. Well, substitute teacher. I never quite made it to a full-time teacher. That's another story. But on the back of the card, it does. It has a long E sound for Bees Gems Crafted. Kind of throws people off. All good things, baby. All good things. Our Etsy store is beesgemscrafted.etsy.com. Try to link that below as well. Is everybody that I have mentioned today that has a channel. Okay. All right. Now, Brittany makes the bracelets. She's an awesome bracelet maker. She's the one that picks out the crystals. She knows all about the crystals. Before, when we post the crystal or the name of the bracelet, what crystals are included in the bracelet, we also add in the description the spiritual meaning of said crystal. I believe that crystals have energy because they come from the earth. They come from the earth. I'm a Christian. If you're not a Christian, that's, whatever. Everybody is their own person. I am not going to judge anybody. That you are you and I am me. And that's what makes this world go around, right? It'd be really boring if everybody was the same. So this particular crystal is, and it's a dyed crystal. Just because it's dyed doesn't take away from the energy. It just changes the color a little bit. Sometimes if they're dyed, that can just enhance the color. Sometimes, and you have to be very careful of this, like turquoise. Turquoise is a horribly expensive because it's such a precious gem, such a precious crystal, stone. It's expensive. So if you see, I am not certified. This is just my own opinion. If I saw a bracelet saying that it was made of turquoise and it was $15 and it seemed to have a lot of turquoise on it and you think, oh, that's a really good deal. No, baby, you're getting duped. Unless I don't know. There's a particular crystal called howlite. Howlite has like a gray vein through it, and it's an off-white, and that takes a blue dye immaculately. can make it look just like turquoise. Just beware, just educating. You know, you are your own person. You are your own purchaser, not me. You know, I'm just putting that out there. Do with it what you want. So, getting back. This is Galaxy Dyed Jade. Okay, see all the pretty different colors in there? Can you catch that? Can you catch the colors? Don't look at my nails. Let's see if I can. Can't really see if you can see the colors. There's. When I'm taking photographs, not a professional photographer either, photographer. Photographer? I'm not a professional photographer, folks. I'm not a professional photographer, and sometimes it's really hard to capture the colors on these magnificent crystals, okay? So these are chunky. This is a chunkier bracelet, and it has black obsidian, rice beads, beryls, and then the silver spacers in between. And then for specialty, we have a spiral bead hugger dragon. Can you see that? I'll hold it still for a minute. I hope you can see it. Okay, can you? Come on, get around there. Okay, there you go. I plan on having this posted later this afternoon. Okay. And then there is, this is Rainbow Obsidian. Rainbow Obsidian has different, just like it's the name says, rainbow. You'll find different hues. Whoops. Let me see if I can find, okay, there's one right here. I don't know if you can see that or not. Can you see the different hues in that bead? It's very difficult. Sometimes it's hard to see with your naked eye. You have to put some magnification to it. So this is Rainbow Obsidian and a different dragon, a bead hugger dragon with an amazing little labradorite. Can you see the flash of the labradorite? There it is. Labradorite you kind of have to play with a little bit to catch that flash. That's a pretty high quality bead right there. Okay, we have this. That'll be going up. Okay. And for the bracelets, last but not least, we have gray quartz with another dragon bead wrapper. Bead wrapper. Okay. And when we create our listings on Etsy, in the description, we, like I said, we'll put the spiritual meaning of each crystal in there. Let's see if this will work better. Get up there, little dragon. Get up there, little dragon eater. Whoop. They're gunmetal. Can you see it? I hope so. If you want a better look at it, please go to our Etsy shop and just check it out. Okay, and then I did want to show you a cover minder. This is fluorite. Fluorite comes in all different colors. Some have dark purple, there's yellows and blues. greens. Well, pff. Okay. And it's clear. You can kind of see through it. I'm going to try and get more dragons posted for cover minders. All right. Now, before we send, there's one more thing I want to add. Before we send any of our crystals out, first of all, we always make sure that we are in a good mood when we're making them. We don't send any negativity attached to our crystals. To make sure of that, we cleanse them with what's called selenite. Selenite is a cleansing, purifying crystal. This is one of my Hello Kitties. That is selenite. Doesn't that look pure? Can you tell? It's just, it's just pure to me. It's a pure white. A pure white crystal that's just so amazing. I'm just amazed by all of them. Yeah, so we just make sure that they're all cleansed. I have a selenite bowl that I keep the bracelets in as I'm photographing, as I photo them, as I take pictures of them. Maybe I'll just not stop saying photographed. Anyway, okay, guys, thank you so much. If you've stayed this long, if you've made it through to the end, put a tulip. Put a tulip emoji on your comment, okay? Can you do that? Would you do that for me? I hope. All right, and let's hope that this did it correctly. Ugh. I didn't get many drills posted, did I? I did more yapping. I should call mine a yippin', a whippin' yap. A whippin' yap. Okay, Mr. Snail says, see you later. Next time, I will show you Butter's favorite crystal. She has a crystal. Okay, next time. I'll tell you next time. Okay. I love you guys. Remember to check our Etsy shop out and check out the people that I have listed below. And I'm not going to post this until I figure out and make sure I can put their links in. And I'm not talking a sausage link either. Okay. Happy Easter. Happy Sunday. Happy day. Hope your weather is good. Hope your weather is good. Well, okay. I'm going to be quiet now and wish you guys the best. All good things. Love you. Come back. Press subscribe and like. Check that like button if you liked what you saw, like what you heard. All right. Bye, guys. Love you.